Hey, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Twin Mirrors. At the minute, this game's kind of interesting. I think we are completely Looney Tunes, like legit straight up crazy, but I think we're now searching for a murderer. So let's continue. Right, so where's this crash supposed to have happened? Like right down here. Didn't really seem to be much. Like, so I'm guessing he went straight through here. Something just popped up. There we go. Sometimes they're really small. It's really fiddly to get to some of these things.
That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs. No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking. The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that? The tire tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road. These road signs are intact. Not a scratch on them.
I think that's it for that part. Maybe anything up here? No. Okay, let's run down here.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
There we go.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
For a minute there, it wasn't letting me interact with that.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Clearly didn't have proper alloy wheels then, huh? Right, anything else over here? I feel like I'm constantly missing something very easy. But the water's right there too. We didn't hit this one tree. Right, we already seen that car park. Nothing on the ground. If this takes me too long, I'm probably going to have to make a cut at some point. Just because I'm not really seeing what I'm supposed to be seeing. We already did that. And nothing on the road?
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road.
Anything else? I don't know how far I can go up here. Ah, there we go.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking fuel? Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him. That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together.
Okay.
The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. was startled by an animal. And drove through a road sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up.
Yeah, where did the animal come from? We didn't investigate any of that.
I need to find out what really happened.
Oh, that actually made me jump then. I don't know, man. We haven't found anything to do with any animal. So where's this animal come from? I'm gonna say it's a tree log. Right, it's not that either. Literally, none of this is the way he crashed. Didn't he go through like these two right here and hit that tree?
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
Yeah, and he went all the way down here.
The fire damaged both the car and the tree heavily. Well, that kind of takes them out, but it doesn't really. Let's see where that goes after. See, that doesn't go anywhere near the tree. But it's the only one that, Right, let's go see if we can mess with this stuff. Maybe that changes it. I feel like there's like a combination or something. Right, go. Yeah, so when he's just normal, he gets round there fine. Okay, this is a little bit annoying. Let's put the tree log there now. Yeah, so he's still fine. We try the animal. It's literally like, if he's drunk, it crashes the wrong way. If he's like not drunk, he doesn't crash at all. Let's try. Was there like a third option? Yeah, unconscious. That's the tree log, just makes him crash like that. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. We try the animal again. And now we're trying none. feel like he's going to drive in the right spot this time. Okay, so he's obviously unconscious. That doesn't necessarily mean that he wasn't drunk though, does it? Could have been drunk and fell asleep. Right, so leaking fuel, does it catch on fire? That's still the last playback, isn't it? Next playback. So yeah, I think it might have been on fire to begin with. Maybe someone already knocked him out, put his car on fire, pushed it down the hill.
Only one simulation
I'm
fits
going
the
with.
evidence. The police report was wrong. This shouldn't hit me so hard. I already suspected. There's a difference between suspecting and knowing. The report is wrong. This was a murder. You gonna call Anna? Tell her what you found? Is that even a good idea? She'll have to know eventually.
I'm gonna call her this time, just because she didn't call the cops on us, so why not?
Yeah, you're right. Better tell her now. Anna,
Sam, I was just about to call you.
what's happening?
Someone broke into my house. I'm fine. My dad's here with me, but the place is a mess, Sam. Could you come? On top of everything else, this is all too...
Of course, I'm on my way. You didn't tell her. Not the right time. Couldn't agree more. Long days always find ways to get longer. Make sure you're careful. Careful about how you tell Anna about what you just found out. It's a rough thing, and she was living with the guy. Things are going to be different in there. She's different. You're different.
We go with the X option, I think.
I think I can handle this. Hopefully. Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you could never go home again.
Don't know if I feel like I should be like looking for stuff all the time.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that couldn't fit them all. Didn't think I'd see it again. Not looking forward to stepping back inside. He had to get a new one after the accident. Must have been very expensive.
Sorry, man. That van looks like a raper van. I'm telling you.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
We'll go with circle.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father.
Yeah, okay, yeah, why not?
I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
I need to get in there
Oh, look, the
eventually,
Reaper van's gone.
but maybe I should look around the property first.
I guess with him being in a wheelchair, it's probably not much of a Reaper van these days. See, I knew I didn't like that girl. Drives a goddamn Prius.
She really didn't need to come home to a robbery on top of everything else.
I'm just wondering how this girl affords this whole house by herself. Lots of bushes around here. People's breaking in. No dodgy stuff behind the bush, you know what I mean?
It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick. It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down. Anna and I spent our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Grown her own veg as well.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No! You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Oh, that was a little bit glitchy there. Okay, so Bird buys her own house. Good for her. Not sure how you afforded it though. Secret drug dealer on the side, maybe? Guessing we can't get through here. No.
I used to follow it down to the shack every other week for Fishing Sunday.
Fishing Sunday. Yeah, that rhymes, mate. Anything on the porch?
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Is that it?
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house. This place was tossed. Maybe looking for something. Anna's not having a great day. Focus on her before you go into detective mode.
Sam. Tell me what you found.
We'll go with circle again, I think.
I found exactly what you were hoping I wouldn't find.
Nick was murdered. He...
Right, confess, little girl. I know I don't like you for a reason.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
No, I'll talk to him later. This house a mess.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry. It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes? No.
You're curious if she, like, kept your porn stash or something, bro?
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in? She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties. Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick. Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. And I always wanted to visit France, but life is just too strange for me there.
No, I think that's all we can see up there.
No drinks in here. Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Go straight for the whiskey,
On the bright
mate.
side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
You're not helping.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Thanks.
This game feels like one of them games where you can make all the different decisions and you probably get a different ending each time.
What are you
Right, we're
waiting
just going
for?
to talk to him.
Bring it to her already.
Right, that's all he's going to say. Never mind. Thought he was going to say something interesting.
Here, might take the edge off.
That's sweet. I'd assumed you'd already gone to look around and, I don't know, think. This is just so fucked. Nick? My house?
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
My stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer break into my house? God, I can't help but being pissed at Nick for being dead. It makes no sense. It's all just a lot. I used to feel safe here, and now, sorry, thanks, Sam.
It's all right. A lot has happened in the last few hours.
Right, let's just keep looking around then for now.
Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough.
More memories.
Sam, what are you doing? I called for dinner like a dozen times. It's gonna get cold. I am not your mom, you know. Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Oh, my dude's ignorant, huh?
Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing. Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna. Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too.
I'm not actually reading these things, I'm just leaving it up a little bit, so if you're interested in reading them, you know it's there. At least for a couple of seconds. You can always pause it, I suppose. We gotta put it back on the wall, bro.
Finally, there.
It's a bit of a dark and dingy house. Can we go upstairs? Can't inspect that.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Right, so not allowed upstairs. Can't see anything else in here. Okay, so I guess we just have to go talk to her again. Can't see anything. Oh, what's this?
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. And whatever punk broke in here wrecked it.
Just gonna start tidying up for the girl, huh?
There.
Should have made her get her lazy ass up. Tidy your house,
Good thing
girl.
it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother.
Right, let's just go talk to her again.
Hey, are you feeling better?
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah, I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
Let's try the triangle one.
She needs support. Something solid.
Alright, we're gonna go square then.
It's going to be okay.
I'm not as sure as you sound. Nick's dead. My house is trashed.
Well, you did sound a bit hollow.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Yeah, let's go X, I guess.
You're right.
My dude
I
was
shut you
ignorant.
out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house. It's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident, the mine investigation, your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But you understand why I said no, right?
I'm not sure which to go with there. We just go square again, I guess.
I know, the timing wasn't great. Your dad's accident, the mine investigation, me being hated by all of Basswood.
That's not why I said no. You knew I didn't want to get married. I told you before, I never liked the idea. Never wanted a ring. When you asked, I just thought I was with someone who didn't know me. That terrified me. And then it ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
We'll go with circle.
I'm not Nick. Stop comparing us. He may have been your boyfriend, but Nick was my best friend since we were kids. This is hard for me too, you know? I know you didn't mean it like that. Just calm down, Sam. If you start spiraling now, this isn't gonna end well. He was my best friend. It still hurts.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean...
We're gonna go with circle, just because she actually doesn't seem as bad as I thought she was originally.
You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.